Hello everyone, welcome to another taste test, and today I've got something I've been looking forward to doing. Well, I don't know if looking forward to is the right word. More intrigued because we're going to be doing these food in a can. I'm going to be taste testing these now. I'm intrigued because these are things that I would never normally buy, but I'm interested to see what they're going to be like. We've got Frey Bentos steak and kidney pie. We've also got Wessler's burgers in a tin. I mean, that alone, burgers in a tin, really. We've got a mixed grill in a can, and we've also got an all-day breakfast in a can, because why not, So what we're going to do, we're going to go through each in turn. Now this one, our first one is a Frey Bentos steak kidney pie. Now this one, you get bigger versions. This is a smaller version. It was with a free pint glass, and it was a pint glass I wanted. It was like a time promotion they were doing, but got this with it, and that sort of started off this taste test really. I sort of thought, oh, I'm going to do a taste test of canned food. Now I've heard good reviews of these, so I'm going to do them in order of how I think I will like them, or not like them each as much. So I think that's going to be the best one in my opinion. It's hard to place the rest. I'm probably going to then go all day breakfast, mixed grill and the burgers last. It's going to be hard between them three, to be honest. But let's start with the pie first. Now, its description is beef and pork kidney in gravy topped with puff pastry. Sounds okay so far. And tells you obviously you need to just take the lid off, and then bake it in the oven for 25 to 30 minutes or until the crust has risen and is golden brown. Now if we look at the ingredients list, water is the first ingredient, which is always good because ingredients are always given in greatest quantity first, and then in decreasing order, so the last ingredient would be the least quantity, if that makes sense. And you've got puff pastry and how the puff pastry is made, what ingredients it has, etc, etc. Where's the meat? So you've got beef 16%, pork kidney 13%. Yeah, so not a lot. There's tomato powder, garlic powder, sugar, chicory extract, beef extract, salt, spices, so all the usual sort of suspects. So what I'm going to do, I have come prepared. Let's just open the top of this, so then we can bake it in the oven. I just want to show you what it looks like inside. Now I'm guessing a lot of the reason for people having these is because an emergency, you keep it in store, cupboard lasts for a long time, but I'd still rather make them myself. I can't see the benefit of a breakfast in a can when you can make one quite easily yourself, but again, convenience is probably the key factor there. Or maybe if you're going camping, maybe that would be one reason for it. And these stuff all sells quite well as well, so they obviously are popular. But these pies in a can have always intrigued me for a long time. Now I think that's nearly open, hopefully, so I can then show you what it looks like inside. And let me know in the comments if you've had any of these, what your opinions are of them, and if there's anything else I should try. Now, nice bit of gravy sitting on top there. I'm guessing that's just where, if it's been turned upside down, it's just come through. Quite shiny on the top, so I assume it's been basted with egg probably. Does smell like a what was the steak and kidney, wasn't it? Yeah. Yes, it's going to be interesting, this one. So going to bake in the oven for 25 to 30 minutes. and then via the magic of editing I'll be back in 1 second. So after about 25 minutes it's now done. Now it did puff up a bit more than that, but obviously I've let it cool down for a bit, so it's sunken back down a little bit. You can smell the pastry. It's got like a nice golden brown colour, definitely from the egg wash that would have been put on it. Now I did try to get it out the tin. Now I don't know, but I thought I'd leave it in because I think, yeah, I think it's a, yeah, it looks like it's a, oh, has it got a bottom, or is it just a pie over top? Yeah, it's just a pie over top. I don't know, I prefer where I think pie is always proper if they've got a bottom as well, but that's a discussion for another day. Now the question is, how much steak and kidney are we going to find? Let's get a bit of pastry, get a bit of steak, and let's give this a go and see what it tastes like. It's not that bad. It's got that kind of tin steak taste, if that makes sense. You know, that steak that you can buy in a can. It's very much like that, and pastry's not bad. Just had a nice bit of kidney, that's okay. Gravy's quite rich. So I can see why people do go for these. Yeah, and pastry's nicely browned on top. That actually is not too bad. I'm actually quite impressed with that. Okay, so we will now move on to our next one, which is the all-day breakfast. Now this is one, like I said, that really does intrigue me, and it says on it for all-day breakfast, a tasty filler with, and it has in it baked beans, sausages, mushrooms, pork and egg nuggets, and mini bacon burgers. So baked beans in a tin we're all used to, you know, whatever your favourite brand is, Heinz, Branston, shop brand, whatever one you have, we're all used to the beans. Now sausages in a tin, most of us have probably had the sausages and beans, or sausages and spaghetti that you can get in tins. Again, Heinz and other brands do. Mushrooms in a tin. Mushrooms are something, in my opinion, should only be fresh or dried mushrooms because they have an intense flavour. So I'm not a fan of mushrooms in a tin, even frozen, either, because of the water content. Mushrooms are something that, you know, the slightest bit of water they go slimy, so I don't think they should be in a tin, but never mind. And then pork and egg nuggets. Now I'm guessing that's the way of trying to get the egg into the breakfast. Probably not going to have that much of a higher meat content. And then a mini bacon burgers as well. Now if we have a look and see what ingredients do we have. Well, the main ingredients are beans, 29%, so that's going to make up a huge volume of it. Tomatoes, 23%, which aren't mentioned on the front, but I'm guessing that's going to give it its added flavour. Pork sausages at 12%, mushrooms 6%, bacon and egg bites 5%, bacon burger 2.5%, You've got oil, paprika, onion powder, all the sort of usual suspects. Oh, quite a few E numbers in there. I think I can spot about 3, 4, 5. E450, E301, E252, all your favourites there. A few colourings as well. Ground black pepper, potato starch. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. I just noticed it hasn't actually got a ring pull, which is why I have my handy tin opener. But you know, a lot of pans have ring pulls nowadays, so hunger breaks, you need to get with it. Now this one, this is just going to be a case of heating it up in the saucepan or in a microwave as well. I'll probably do it in a saucepan because microwave I'm not a big fan of, because you know you get the bit in the middle cooked pretty hot and everything else is like sort of warm or cold on the outside. So we'll do it in a saucepan and we will see what delights we discover or when it is done. But first of all, let's just open it and see what we have inside. Like I said, if you've had any of these, let me know in the comments what you think of them. Would you ever think of trying them, and where have you tried them? Like I say, have you had them going camping, or do you just keep them in your cupboard? Let me know when you've had them and if you've had them. So, I think that's nearly there. Yes. Oh, look what we see at the top. Stay. Look at that. Sausage and 2 meatballs either side, or whatever they were. Yeah, that's probably not an image I'm going to comment on, but not for this family orientated channel. But yeah, that's a welcoming sight it is as I open the can. Oh, that's the pork and egg nuggets, or the mini bacon burgers, one of the two. Even when we taste it, we probably won't be able to tell the difference. So once again, heat this up. I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, so after 5 minutes, heating it through, and look at it in all its glory. Okay, so let's try the baked beans first, because they're probably going to be, well, I hope they're not the baked beans where you get really hard beans. That's why I tend to stick to Heinz. Although I've tried Branston beans recently and I actually like them. So let's try the beans first. Oh, I don't like them at all. They don't. I don't think they've. I don't know. They don't taste like Harrogate beans, which is what you normally use to make baked beans. They taste like butter beans, but they're very small for butter beans. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check on the ingredients because yeah, they're not that nice, to be honest. Right, sausages. Not looking forward to this. Oh, I don't want any beans with it. It's bad enough having to taste the sausage, never mind the beans as well. Okay, let's see what the sausage is like. In the words of Gordon Ramsay, dreadful if I'm honest. I'd say it's actually worse than those sausages you get in the Heinz, but why do people buy this, really? They've got no taste buds. Yeah. well, so far from the pie, that actually was good. This is not. Okay, so mushrooms. I think I saw about 2 mushrooms. Pushing the boat out with the mushrooms. I can't even find any. Ah, there we are. Let's see. I know I'm not gonna. I don't like mushrooms in a tin, so I know I'm not gonna like this. Okay, here we go. Yep, slimy mushroom in a tin, but that's probably the best of all of it so far. Right, pork and egg nuggets, and it says nuggets, but I've only, oh, yeah, that's that flat thing, isn't it? We've only actually got one, so that's actually a bit misleading there. There's only one in there. Let's get this bit and try. So I guess it's going to probably taste like the sausage, just with a bit of an egg flavour as well. Yep, just tastes like exactly that. Pork with a bit of flavoured egg. And then we have the mini bacon burgers, which are these, which look more like meatballs. Yeah, I'm not expecting much from this either, if I'm honest. Tasted nothing. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. Let me know if you've tried this, and also if you have, what's wrong with you, because if you eat these regularly, yeah, why do you? Because if I was to rate the best thing from that, I'd probably say the mushrooms. And that's saying something, considering I hate mushrooms in a tin. Yeah. Well, that was, I was expecting to be bad, but I don't know if I was expecting to be that bad. Well, we're not done yet, because we have the mixed grill. Now, I think a mixed grill, I don't think of it in a tin. I know you may be thinking, yeah, but it's in a tin, you can't expect anything that special, but then maybe don't put it in a tin. It says it's got a delicious, well, I think, yeah, that's stretching things a bit. A delicious mixture of beans, so we know what that's going to be, the same, because it's from Hunger Break, so it's going to be the same beans. Sausage. By the way, I put sausage, you're only getting one in there. Diced potato, chicken and nuggets, smaller one, and a lamb chop. A lamb chop in a tin. So yes, that's going to be interesting. Right, what about the ingredients? Well, let's see. So the main ingredients are tomatoes, you've got beans, potatoes 10%, chicken nuggets 7%, pushing the boat out there, pork sausages 6%, lamb chop 3.5%, modified maize starch, what else you got? The chicken nugget contains 78% chicken, you got water, wheat flour, salt, dextrose, sunflower oil, some E numbers again. Yeah, basically not a lot. The lamb chop contains lamb 35%, mutton 35%, calcium carbonate, always a nice one to have in there, thiamine, herb spices, garlic powder. Yes, so I think it's going to be similar to the other one, because obviously we've got the beans and sausage. The lamb chop, yeah, I'm not expecting that to taste too much, and in the nuggets either. Serving suggestion on a plate, or probably in the bin, or don't buy it in the first place. But that's what's good about doing these reviews. It's good to try new things, and you know, with the pie, that's actually been a winner for me, so that's something I would buy again. So let's heat this up. I'm guessing it's going to be 5 minutes again, and I'll get back to you in a second and we will see what this one's like. Oh, before I do go and heat it up, I need to show you the big reveal inside. Now, what will we have at the top this time? The lamb chop, chicken nugget, maybe... Is there a sausage in this again? Oh yeah, specifically one sausage. But more than one chicken nuggets, because why not? Do I think this is going to be better than the breakfast? Possibly marginally, but I don't know. I think it's going to be on par, especially as we've got two of the ingredients from the previous one in it. Oh, here we go. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. Oh, that didn't come off as well as I thought it was going to. Okay, so that looks like a few potatoes on the top, chicken nuggets, and some beans. Okay, so we'll go and prepare this. See you back in a second. So again, after 5 minutes on the hob, the mixed grill is ready. I checked on the ingredients, it does just say beans, but they definitely don't taste like haricot beans. We have tried the beans in the other, but let's just try them in this one as well. I will say one thing, the sauce is quite thick, which is nice, because sometimes you get... That's the only comment I'm going to give this, I think. Because sometimes you get baked beans, and the sauce is very runny. Right, I think they're going to be the same, but let's just see. Yeah, definitely the same. Beans, there's the sausage, you do get one sausage. Yeah, I don't really want that big bit, to be honest. This meal is a bit thicker than the other one, actually. Yeah, it's definitely the same. So hard to describe the taste, but... Well, or lack of taste, I should say. It's like if you just minced, I don't know. If you just minced something together that... I really can't put it into words, but... I'm sure you know what I mean. It's, yeah. It's kind of like got the texture of a saveloy, except without any flavour. I think that's the best way to describe it, really, because I'm lost for words. Right, diced potatoes. I'd like to say you can't go wrong with these, but let's see. Yeah, probably actually the best bit so far. Just tastes like a boiled potato. Chicken nuggets, and yeah, they are. All two of them, I think, because I think that's the lamb chop hiding under there, which is where it should stay, in my opinion. But let's try the chicken nuggets, or be more nugget and less chicken. Yeah, I haven't got high hopes of this, if I'm honest. Right, come here. Wow. Again, in the words of Gordon Ramsay, bland. Just, yeah. I think Hunger Breaks should be sued under Trade Discrimination Act. That does not taste chicken or nugget. Yeah. So, oh god, this thing, the lamb chop, or whatever. They've tried to get the shape like it, but I don't think the taste is going to be anywhere near a lamb chop. Yeah, I've lost it now, which is not a bad thing. There we go. I think that was a bit of it. We'll soon know. Wow. Again, that is terrible. Taste of nothing. Well done, Hunger Breaks. Yeah. Do you know, I really thought the all-day breakfast and the mixed grill were going to be bad, but not that bad. Because even the beans were bad, in my opinion. And maybe it's just me. Maybe my expectations are a bit higher than some people's, but... And I know, yeah, again, it's in a tin, you know, what you sort of expect, but still, you know, like I've said, Heinz and Branston can make decent beans, so they're obviously just use the cheapest beans they can. If they got the beans right, you know, that would improve it by about 2% maybe. But the fun's not over yet, because we have the last one, the Pierce the Resistance, burgers in a tin, which I don't know why these even exist. I've just noticed. Mum's Choice. Yeah, I don't know about that, to be honest. Imagine Mum saying, kids, those burgers in a tin for you. In a tin. Yeah, well. Right, so what's the description on these? Westler's burgers in onion gravy are delicious. Oh, it's actually got a blurb on the back. Let's read it then. A delicious treat for all the family. Why not try Westler's burgers with creamy mash, served with a side of vegetables as a main meal? Alternatively, for a satisfying quick snack, serve in a burger bun. And serve generously with onion gravy. Hang on, I've just noticed. Hang on, does it? Yeah. So, let me get this right. It says 4 burgers in onion gravy, and then makes a suggestion of serving it with onion gravy. Is that because they're basically admitting that their onion gravy is terrible? Right, so, what are the ingredients on this? Not that we want to know, really. For best results, don't bother. No, put it in the microwave. Or on the hob. We'll do it on the hob. Obviously, take it out the can if you do it in the microwave. Put it on the hob, which is what we would do. And I'm only going to try one, of course. Okay, so the ingredients, main ingredients, onion gravy, 58%. Why does that not surprise me? And then we have, what else do we have? Tomato puree. Oh, smoke flavouring and natural flavourings. Onion 5%. Few E numbers there. Pork 42%. Chicken 24%. Oh, so it's not even completely pork. Oh, I've just seen the highlight of the ingredients list. Wait for this one. Chicken connective tissue. Oh, I mean that's really sold it for me now. You know, connective tissue, and then Mum's Choice. These burgers, so yeah. Chicken fat. What else we've got? hydrolyzed maize protein, yeast antioxidant E3116. Those are my favourite of the E numbers. Yeah. Oh, and made in Holland, using pork and chicken from the EU. Well, that's a great set of ingredients there. So, we're going to cook one of these on the hob, and I'll be back to you in a second. And do I think these are going to be better or worse than the mixed grill and the breakfast? I think the burger's just going to taste just as bad as, yeah, the nuggets and that, to be honest, and the lamb chop. But we will see. Might be pleasantly surprised, like I was with the pie. Be back in a second. Oh, actually, before we do it again, let's just open the corner. Let's. Now the tin is rather quite large, so I'm anticipating that these are going to be big burgers. But we will see. Okay, nearly there. The waiting is killing me to see what amazing product we have waiting us. I mean, at least try and make the onion gravy decent, that's what I will say. Here we are. Right. You know what I've just thought these might be like? You know, you get those meatballs in a can. Maybe they're going to be like that. Which I'm not a huge fan of, if I'm honest. Let's give it a smell. Yeah, it's got that kind of meatball in a can smell. I like the way the onion gravy is basically hiding the burger. So, I'll show you one of the burgers once it's cooked. Back in a second. So I didn't say how long to cook these ones for, but I did it for about 5 minutes. And there you go. So let's try a bit of the onion gravy. Slight onion taste. Reminds me of that sauce you get in the meatballs. That's what it looks like inside. Now bear in mind this is pork and chicken, but I'm not expecting it to taste much of either. Tastes exactly like the sausage from the Hunger Breaks, really. I don't even know if this guy's in a bun, if it would even work or not. If you'd, you know, I think it would still taste just as bad. Well, I think I sort of predicted that quite well, in the order I'd like them. I must say the pie, yeah, was a surprise, but I was pleased with that. And yeah, I'd consider trying the other flavours, because I think they've got like chicken pies, they've got, I think there's a vegetable one, there's a steak and kidney pudding they do as well. Yeah, so that was a good one. The rest, definitely not, I'd never try them again. So let me know if you've had them, what you think of them, and if there's other ones you think I should try, or any other products I should taste test as well, because I will be doing various other ones very soon. There'll be a nice chocolate one soon, so keep an eye out for that. So do like the video if you enjoyed the content, subscribe if you haven't done already, and ring that bell for notifications, and then you'll be notified when I do more taste test videos and reviews and various other content that I do on my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.